I'll give you an overview of my Honda Odyssey 2008. See how many miles we got? 364,290 miles. I'll be there in a minute. And just see everything that we've done so far. Steering rack. I replaced the steering rack twice. New power, high pressure power steering hose, maybe twice. All the power steering hoses. So this one, I think I had to remove the front bumper. We have that low pressure hose, and then I think we have another hose that clamp. We have a hose over there. All these hoses have been replaced. This hose right here, a couple of new reservoirs have been replaced. This pump, God, I must replace that 4 or 5 times. They just go bad. I don't know why. New alternator replaced. Made a mistake. Had brought a battery from Walmart. It went out the next day, so I thought, well, without even doing any testing, I thought, well, I got a new battery. It must be the alternator. Replaced the alternator. Still had the problem. It was the battery. So I got rid of the OEM stock alternator for an auto parts one. This is the second one that's been replaced. The bearings went bad, so alternator replaced. Replaced the original AC compressor. What happened was the bolt came loose from the clutch, and it was loose. I didn't think those bolts would come loose, so I replaced the compressor, and then I don't know, this must be the 3rd compressor I'm on. They just don't last. Radiator replaced, one of the fans replaced, condenser replaced, evaporator valve, evaporator replaced, the expansion valve front and rear replaced, the whole system flushed out from front to back. Around 250,000 miles. The oil seals, the valve oil seals were leaking, so those were replaced. New head gaskets, new intake gasket. I think I'm on the original coil still, but spark plugs replaced. All of the engine mounts replaced. Timing belt, water pump service, did at 150,000 miles, 250,000 miles, and 350,000 miles. So timing belt replaced. Of course, the valve cover gaskets replaced. Still on the original hoses. Brake fluid flush. Gosh, I can't get that hard pedal back. New rotors several times replaced. Front and rear brake pads replaced. The caliper seals replaced in the front, I think. Of course, new brake pads. I think I didn't need them, but I replaced the struts. Replaced original spring still. Struts replaced. Front bumper replaced. New headlights. Of course, several new batteries that are redone. I think I'm still on the original coolant temperature sensor. Thermostat replaced. Of course, we just replaced this evaporator, flushed out the transmission fluid, so whenever I drain it, it is clear. I did that. I think I got like 12 quarts, and I did, flush it, drive, drain it. I did that drain, put new fluid in, drive a little while, let it mix, drain it. I did that 3 times. And I think whenever that light comes on, I drain it. But whenever that transmission fluid comes out, it's clear. And I use aftermarket. I think that Valvoline, it's been pretty good. Of course, new windshield wipers. Windshield has been replaced so many times. It's ridiculous. The lock actuators, I think all 4 of them have went out, replaced. I think the window motors for the passenger and the driver's side replaced. The radio only works on the left hand side, so I need to get an aftermarket radio for that. What else? Light bulbs replaced. This was filling up with water. I got the gasket that goes around there. I never replaced that, but I did drill some holes to let the water drain out. Tires replaced multiple times. Seat covers, weather floor mats for all 3, and I think that's that. Alternator, compressor, circuit, the tensioner replaced a few times. Yeah. So, if you have a Honda Odyssey, you live in the Tampa Bay area, you need some work done. If you say radiator, yeah, just say radiator replace, 1 fan, yeah, give me a call. But hopefully, if I can get 500,000 miles out of this van, yeah, that would be real nice. I found this van at dry time. It had 90,000 miles on it, so I think I got my money's worth out of it. What do you think? But yeah, that's the minivan there. Maybe one day I might paint it.